Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I'm your host, Naomi, the Brickanista, here on YouTube. And I've been trying to get my setup working, so I apologize that it's been a little bit late, but I have some great news. I was on my Twitch stream last night, and we were talking about how I always say the phrase, it's dope yo, all the time. And I like it. I usually use it in reference to when I'm giving a compliment to something that I see, which is really cool. And dope apparently is the, I guess, later or latest phrase. Maybe sick is better, but I have a hard time saying something is sick. Sorry, that's hard for me to do. So I was looking online, and the last time somebody used the It's Dope hashtag on Instagram was back in October. And before that, it's been like 5 or 6 years. And I was looking at it, and there were less than 100 people. I think there were 50 posts, and far fewer than that number of people who are using it. And then nobody claimed the Instagram hash or the Instagram account. I couldn't believe it. Like there were all these people, or I shouldn't say a lot, but there were 57 posts, maybe, I don't know, 10 people were using it, and it said hashtag it's dope yo. You can look it up. So anyway, I started using that last night. I started updating my posts to include the It's Dope Yo hashtag. So hashtag It's Dope Yo. And then I noticed that nobody had the Instagram account. So I went ahead and signed up for it. So it has 0 posts on the It's Dope Yo Instagram account, but it will be posting. And what I'm thinking about using that for is being able to tag other people's posts when I think something is really cool. And I already have a couple people in mind that I'm planning to tag using that tagline. So anyway, I thought it was really cool. I already tagged my friend Brickworm, one of her amazing quilts. So her little Lego quilts, I went ahead and posted that hashtag. So stay tuned. It's dope, yo, is going to be at least something that I use. I don't know if it'll catch on or not, but feel free to use it. If you think something is dope and you want to catch my attention, hashtag it's dope, yo. In fact, I'll put it into, I think I could put it into the chat here. I might have to, oh no, I got to open this in the web browser. I tell you, there are so many things that I always have to keep in mind. Okay, so it's dope, yo. And we're going to call this hashtag it's dope, yo. So use it freely. So if you want to share something that you think is really cool, and I was thinking about how would I do this without using the Discord server, because I have some people who follow me who are under, age, because from what I understand, Discord is an over 18 platform, or maybe over 13 platform. So anybody who wants to use the It's Dope Yo hashtag can use it on their posts, and then I'll be browsing for it and I'll take a look for it. So anyway, so there you go. That's the big announcement for today. Now I will say that today I've got a short stream because I have another meeting I have to go to at, let's see, I have to be there in about an hour. So my thought was, and I'm a little concerned because my overhead camera that I usually use for my down camera is now out of power. In fact, let me check real quick. Okay, it's booting up. I was plugging it in and I said, ah, I knew I forgot something. It's almost like all of these different things have to be in place all at the same time. So I am going to see if I can get this going. But my thought was maybe what I can do is I can work on something really small. And if I work on this set, which I thought would be really cool to show you, this is a Duplo set. This one is called the Frozen Ice Castle. So the Frozen Ice Castle Duplo. And the reason why I got this set is I got a recommendation from one of my friends, Aubrey, who had mentioned to me that there's a lighted brick in here. So I had already cracked open the box because I wanted to use the lighted brick. And I did use the lighted brick in one of my mocks already. But I thought I could build this. It would be quick. It would be something that would easily do. But I have to see if my phone is going to cooperate. Because right now my phone is at 8%. Okay, I think that'll be enough. So I'm going to fire this up and hopefully it'll behave. So hold on while I get this all prepped, because like I said, I have to have a couple things behind the scenes. But I'm so excited about the It's Dope Yo, because I was thinking it'd be something that, you know, I could say. I say it a lot anyway, and nobody had claimed the Instagram account, which kind of surprises me. So there is an It's Dopey underscore. So it's dopey, which I think is a little unusual, but it's not. It's dope yo. I guess people would think it's dope yo is probably unusual too. So I guess I shouldn't judge. But anyway, I'm just happy to have it. I'm happy and I'm also surprised. Oops. Okay. I didn't mean to touch that button. All right. So let me see if I can get this working. So sorry about this. See, what I have to do is, as you know, this is a bubblegum and duct tape productions. Let me go back to my full screen, because I don't want you to have to see me having to struggle through all this. Okay, we're back to my full screen again. All right, so what I'm doing behind the scenes right now, you saw that big black box? There's something that I use called Droid Cam. And Droid Cam allows your cell phone, if it's a Samsung cell phone, to be able to be a camera. That's why they call it Droid Cam. So, okay, I think I have it working, because I think this will be a really fast build. Yeah, okay. And then what I'll do is, the instructions are pretty thin too. But it's a Duplo set. So as a Duplo set, it will not have a lot of pieces. And it's something that I can do within an hour before I have to jump on this other call. I already made my big announcement about It's Dope Yo. So let me, okay, I've got the camera working now. So here, let me transition over. There we go. Okay. So now you see my down camera is working. It used to be a big black box before. I will zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so you can see that this is a Duplo. Okay, yeah, that's really way forward. Let me see if I can move this camera a little bit, because my workspace will be like over here. Yeah, I'm going to move the camera down this way, because in that way I can work in this space. Okay, so that's what we're working on. You can see it's the frozen castle. And the reason why I'm doing a Duplo set is I know I can get it done quickly. And I wanted to show you this lighted brick. This lighted brick is amazing. And it's dope, yo. So have to use the phrase, right? Now, similar to the last build that I was doing on Twitch, which some of you know, I've been building the VW camper van. So I do stream on Twitch and I stream on YouTube, and that's because I really think that they're different formats. So I wanted to give you a chance to see what I'm doing here. And interestingly enough, these bags, because it's Duplo, they have unnumbered bags. So there's not a whole lot, but I did want to point out, and part of the reason why I bought this set is really for the pieces. Some of the pieces here are amazing. Like, check out this printed brick. That is a 1x2 by, it looks like 2 in Duplo, which is a much larger format, because if you're used to regular system bricks, but there's 2 of these in here. So as I mentioned, I got this primarily for the lighted brick, but there's a lot of really cool pieces in here. Here's another translucent blue. Yeah, and this purple. So I'm not sure what these are going to be used for, but I'm going to open these up. Here's a snowflake, too. This is really amazing that, and as you know, you can use Duplo with system bricks. There is a formula. So you can essentially take a 1x2, or you can take a 2x2, what am I thinking, of a round brick and attach it to a Duplo round stud as well. But like I said, I just want to give you a sense of some of the really, really cool pieces that we have here. Oh, this one, oh my gosh. This is really amazing because you can't really tell with the camera, but it's got an iridescent kind of sheen to it. Wow. And that's an interesting little teapot. But this one, this is absolutely adorable. It's like a tray, it looks like. It's got a cupcake and Olaf. So you can see it's got the cupcake and Olaf, and it looks like a little triangle thing. So like I said, we're gonna do something really off script by doing Duplo. I normally don't do Duplo, but I figure since I bought the lighted brick, I wanted to go ahead and have that. Okay, so here's first thing, really interesting Duplo figures. So there's 3 Duplo figures. So I'm gonna have to find the bag with the Duplo figures. So we'll do that. And try to angle the directions here for you. Debo! Trey Dope. You missed my announcement, but guess what? Nobody claimed the Instagram handle. It's Dope Yo. So I just grabbed it like right before the stream. So now I can use the It's Dope Yo handle to comment on different people's builds, like yours, for example. And also, I think I may have mentioned the hashtag. There's only been a few people using it, and the last time it was used was back in October, and then before that it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I've just started using the hashtag, but I also have the handle now. So I'm really, really excited. I hope you're doing well. What we're doing is we're doing this set because I only have about an hour to work with today. I have a meeting to go to, and I'm looking at, oh, look at this. They have these capes that are, they look so adorable. Oh my gosh. I tell you, they've really upped their game with Duplo. I got this because of the lighted brick that's in here, but these look like little skirts or something that go on the characters, and it looks like a little cape. Okay, so we'll have to see how these are used. Okay. And we have a Duplo figure. Resurrected dough. I guess it's resurrected. How are you doing, Tebow? You doing okay? Now this is interesting. This is a doorway, all in Duplo. So if you, the part of the reason why people also use Duplo is to reduce the number of bricks that they have to use if they're making something really large. Oh, here's something fun. We got a slide. We got a slide going on here. I'm gonna have to send a note to Steinman Zachary because he likes to use slides in some of his builds too. Is that the lighted brick Aubrey has? Yes. It's in this set. I specifically bought this set just for the lighted brick. And in fact, I set it aside just so I can demonstrate. So I put it onto one of these 2x6 ones, but this lighted brick, so it does this flashing, but you only have to press it once. You don't have to, like some of the system bricks, keep pressing it in. And then if you do it a couple of different times, it changes colors. I don't know if this camera is really capturing it well, but so that one is yellow and purple. And then this one is a solid blue and white. MSRP. Your sorting technique over there. This set, I think, was $59.99. And then the brick itself, this lighted brick, from what I've been told, if you just gone and just bought this brick, this brick is like half the cost of the set, so you might as well just go buy the set. So anyway, there's red and white, there's yellow and white, there's green and white. So you can see that this brick itself has so many functions to it. There's a purple and white there. So coral, I think that's coral. Yeah, that's coral. And then it's back to white. And I think the next one will be the flashing. So then you have this whole series of lights that are part of this one brick, which I just think is amazing. So this is a great kit to open up for the It's Dope Yo episode. So just for the lighted brick alone. And I used this for the waterfall mock that I had put in. I put this behind the waterfall to kind of give it a sense of water that was splashing. But anyway, so we have lots of really, really fun little bricks in here. And these are nice. These are all sealed. I might just leave the minifigures all sealed because I might be able to resell these. I'm not sure if I'll be using those, but those are all sealed and ready to go. Okay, well that's good to know. So I think, and if you look at the photo, you can see that it tells you to put the cape onto this figure. So I mentioned that I have these little capes and things. I probably shouldn't have opened this, but I am going to put this back in here and then put it back. Yeah, so Aubrey, as you mentioned that in one of our Tricky Lug meetings about that brick. And then I was at a Sort Lug call, and the Sort Lug people, one of them, Creative Snail, had mentioned that, yeah, she said, you should just go buy the set. Oh, look, we have more minifigs. So I thought, actually, yeah, this one is where you put the skirt on her, and it looks like her coat. So I am going to skip the minifigs for now. But, okay, so here we go. It looks like we are just putting together a slide. So the slide should be a lot of fun. You were at Target tonight and you got the rest of the CMF Series 21. Oh, very cool. You know what? I've only gotten a few of those because somebody would post that they have them and they had some extras, but I haven't gone out to actually get the whole series. I probably should. I haven't really been a CMF collector, so I don't know. I think it's almost like you don't want to be left out, right? These are really awesome too. These Duplo 2x2s that are in this color. So like I said, I am going to, okay, we need one of these. Yeah, like I said, this should be a quick build. I would hope. I hope I don't get confused with anything having to do with Duplo. Okay, so there it looks like is our little slide. And they said they want us to put one of the, I guess this goes over here. Yeah. So we're making the little slide with a little step. The other thing that's awesome is look at this base plate. I mean, that's a pretty big base plate for Duplo. So this is what, a 6 by roughly 14, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 6 by 12. So we're going to put this over here. Angle this down a little bit more. You might have to get this just for the medium lavender bits. Yes, that's what she said, is that not only do you get that lighted brick, but there's a lot of really cool parts in there. You saw the 2x2, this one, it's not only is it trans blue, it's got sparkles in it too. I don't know if you can see all the sparkles, but it's got sparkles in there too. And this medium lavender is awesome if you're doing something. And I love this little tray. So they have these little whimsical printed trays. I think that's the other thing about Duplo is that they have no stickers. Everything is pre-printed, which I think is awesome. Okay, so it looks like we're going to put down 4 of these Duplo squares. Yeah, I was really surprised when, like I said, I don't usually get Duplo, but two people have started getting me interested in Duplo. One of them is Aubrey. The other person is Eveline, who is with Lego Masters in the Netherlands. I don't know if you have been following any of the other Lego Masters, but Eveline happens to have a mutual friend that I know through Toastmasters. And so she and I have been chatting on Instagram, and she told me that when she had started with Lego Masters, she had done nothing with system bricks. She does all of her building on Duplo. And that was really kind of surprising to see that. Okay, so we just did that step. And now we're going to do this step here. And it looks like we have this piece that has like a little drawer to it, which I thought was interesting. So we have a little drawer for this. Here, I'm going to move this camera just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah, stalker cam, otherwise we'll get confused. Okay, so it looks like this is going to point inwards, is my guess. It's hard to tell on the photo. Okay, I'm going to put it like that for now. I guess I can always fix it later. Just Australia, but you need to check out the others. Yeah. Okay, so now it looks like we also want to connect this. Yeah, so if you look at hers, her login on Instagram is Brickaday. Let's see. I'm going to try to, oops, well, too much. There we go. Yeah, let me put that in the chat. Let's see if, I tell you, this system drives me crazy. It's like my chat is in another window. Okay, so at Brickaday on Instagram. Eveline from Lego Masters, Netherlands. Yeah, so she and I've never met her, but I got introduced to her by my mutual friend Robert. And he said, "Oh, did you know that my friend is a Lego master?" I said, "Really?" I said, and then as we were talking, she has done everything in Duplo until she went on to Lego Masters. And she mentioned to me that she had to practice with her husband's Lego before she went on the show, which I thought was hilarious. Okay, so let me see. Where are we now? Okay, so we just finished that step. Now it looks like we're putting in these pillars. Okay, I have a feeling that this was meant to go the other. This meant to go the other way around, because they want the pillars like right next to this. That's my guess. I'm guessing at this point. It's like, but like I said, it's still fun to have all of these really cool little bricks. Okay. Now I'm looking at this photo. It says I have a 2x4 in there, but I think they meant two 2x2s. I'm confused, so, because I don't remember that step. Oh, I guess it was in the previous one. No. Okay, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think it's just because it's white on white. It's hard to see the differentiation. You found her? Wow. Yeah, it's all Duplo. Exactly. Exactly. She does a lot of Duplo. You should see she does this Santa, which has a marble run, and she puts it in front of one of the toy stores. So she gets contracted to do some Duplo with that. So I thought that was also dope, yo. Yeah, these are really nice. These 1x2s by 2s. And think we have quite a few of those. Yeah, I was mentioning to Aubrey when she told me about this, I said, this is definitely one of those kits that I would not be keeping intact, but I would build it and then I would part out all the pieces. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be putting a cross beam and then another slope. You guess Flynn and Richard hit 2K today? Yes, they did. And I put that in my, I made my build for their challenge today. And I said, congratulations on 200 episodes and 200 subscribers. That's awesome. Yeah. This is nice. So you can see the structure coming together. And these translucent pieces, dope, yo. You're endlessly excited about their show tomorrow. Did you put a build together? I put together a build, and then after I submitted it, I realized I left out Batmanda and Chubbin. It's like, oh, I forgot to put those two characters in. So I'm a little bummed about that, but oh well. You can't have everything. Okay, that little thing goes there. Well, I think too, they've been waiting so long to get to 2,000 subscribers. It's only fitting that it happened on their 200th episode, or right before their 200th episode. So I'm really happy for them. I know they've worked really hard for that. Okay. So you can see how this castle is starting to come together. These snowflake pieces are amazing too. And then they have these angled slopes as well. Hey, Brickman Mosaic. Hey, no, don't be sorry. Your birthday stream is tomorrow. Oh, that's right. That's right. You said what, 7 o'clock? I'll try to make it. Or is that 7 Eastern time? You have to tell me if it's Eastern or Pacific time. So what we're doing is we're working on the frozen ice castle. Yeah. And I figured I would do this because I know it's something I could do fairly quickly because I have to have it as a quick stream today. Okay, so we have, I'm looking for, there it is. So we have this door frame and this door. And these apparently go on like this. I've never worked with Duplo on this level. So there we go. So what's interesting, I don't know if you could see it in the camera. Here, I'm going to pull this off again. Is that these are just little tiny notches. So they're not quite hinges. They're notches, and then you can see the notches on the door. They're little flat slats. So they go in here and they snap in really well. It's really nice engineering there. Pacific time, 7 Pacific. Oh, that's right, you're in Oregon. Now I remember. Thank you. Okay, so we have the slats in, and then this is going to go right on the front. We were talking about my friend Eveline, who does only Duplo. So she is a Lego master from the Netherlands on their first episode or series, and apparently before she went on the show, she had not done any Lego system. She had only worked on Duplo, but she does amazing work with Duplo. She's really opened my eyes to what you can do with this. Okay, so now we have, these are nice, these pre-printed translucent windows. So they said to put these over here. So these are going on either side like that. So you can see that this little doorway is looking really nice. Like I said, I'm doing something simple today because I have a short, this is going to be a short stream. I have a meeting today. It's like, I start to realize that as I get older, meetings just get to me more and more useless. So, anyway, we have another big platform that goes there, so you can see that we have, and since this is a play set, the back is open, so you can see that it's got an open back. But I mean, just these pieces alone are amazing, but I got it for the lighted brick, so we'll see. That should be coming into play sometime soon. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, those are chairs. Okay, I wasn't sure what these were. I see now. Okay, they are chairs. They kind of remind me of the Mario, some of the pieces that are in the Mario, Super Mario sets. Duplo, it's dope, yo. Get marketing on the horn. Oh, that's right. So you missed this earlier when we were talking about this Brickman mosaic, but I now have the It's Dope Yo Instagram handle, and I'm now starting to use It's Dope Yo, the hashtag. And so one of the things that I wanted to do is that when I'm commenting on somebody's work, that I could put "It's dope, yo." I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that this little printed disc goes onto one of these 2x2s, which has the little sparkles on it. Yeah, so now it's dope, yo. Other people have used it before, but it's only been 57 posts, and I now have the tag or the handle, so I'm going to use both. Okay, so we have little, okay, they say to point this the other way, but it makes more sense to look like that to me. Okay, so we have now this round piece that goes in the front, kind of like an overhang for the door, as you can see, which is nice. Yeah, Duplo is dope. I have to agree. It's definitely dope. And like I said, my friend Eveline has been doing a lot of really cool things. And there's another artist, I'm trying to remember her name. She's out of Japan, and she does a lot of Duplo as well. So we're putting some more of those pre-printed, these windows. So these are going, looks like up here. It's fro-yo. It's dope, yo, and it's fro-yo. That's funny. See, now I'm going to get all of you speaking this language. Everybody's going to be saying everything's dope, yo. Okay, so it looks like we're putting a translucent blue behind this. So then that way, when you look at it front on, you can see that the blue is kind of coming through with that translucent. Yeah, they did a really, really nice job on this. I mean, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of Duplo, but I think even though it seems expensive, just getting that lighted brick from this set is well worth it. So now it looks like we have this azure large 1x2 slope, or 2x2 slope, 45 degree. And that goes in there. And then we have another cross piece. So yeah, so now I'm gonna have to go even wider shot here. It's getting tall. It's getting to be tall now, probably because the minifigures are so tall that they need to have that clearance. $20.48 for the lighted brick. Exactly. That's what my friend told me. She said, you might as well just buy the whole set because it's $20 for the lighted brick, and then you get all of these pieces on top of that. Okay, so we're going to add some more of these slopes at the top. Let's see, am I doing this right? Yeah. So you can see how it's starting to come together. It's a pretty tall ice castle. Yeah, so if you're going to spend $20 for that lighted brick, You might as well spend, what, $50. It's a third of the cost, $50 or $60. It's a third of the cost to get this. And then you get the lighted brick on top. Okay. All right, so this is interesting. This is another really cool piece that comes with this set. It's this pre-molded little balcony. And the balcony looks like it goes onto this rounded piece here, like that. So you can see that little balcony in front of the door. Oops, I just knocked over the... So the door opens up here, and then they have this little balcony. Yeah, bricks and pieces. You can order it separately, but then you have to pay shipping too. So if you count the tax and the shipping, you might as well just get this for, and I think if you look it up, this lighted brick only shows up, I think, in 2 sets. So this set and one other set. And this one is out now. I think the other set was discontinued. Okay, so this looks like we are going to cap off the top. And these are going to finish the top of the, so you can see it's getting really tall. But I do love the shape of this. The shape is beautiful. And these pieces too, these translucent pieces. And you get the lighted brick on top of that. So I think the lighted brick should be coming in here soon. Where are they putting the lighted brick? Oh, the lighted brick goes right on top. Okay, so we have this lighted brick. And Brickman Mosaic, you missed this, but this lighted brick has one button on the side here. And then you can press this button and it gives you multiple types of, let me see if I can, yeah, this thing is kind of hard to tell, but it's flashing white right now. And you press it again, and now it's flashing white, blue, green, yellow, and purple. And then you press it again, and now it's a solid white. And oh no, it's changing colors. Like I said, it's hard to tell with this camera. Let me see if I raise it farther up, if it'll make a difference. Oh, there we go. That's better. So you see how it's changing to green and yellow and red, and then as you press, I think it'll go back to the beginning. Nope, it doesn't go back to the beginning. So now it's blue and green. If you press it, it's now red. Yeah, sorry, this camera is not picking it up as well as I would hope. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So the lighted brick goes right on top here to kind of finish off the whole castle. So there you go. And like I said, you can just keep pressing this brick. Let me see if I can angle this. Let me angle this up a little bit. It's cool, yes. It's dope, yo. That's the new phrase. That's the Brickanista phrase, is that it's dope, yo. Yeah, just the lighted brick alone. Let me see if I can, no, you can kind of see it on the back of my hand a little bit. Let me see if there's anything here that, I'm looking for a plain piece of white paper. Let's see, do I have any plain white? Ah, this might be white. Okay, let's see if this will make a difference. If I put this on behind, and then we start, all right, that's blue, so it's kind of hard to tell. And that's kind of like a purplish color. And that's red. Yeah, this camera angle's terrible, but you get the idea. The other set is 10933, a construction site. It's just still available at $130. So like I said, go out and get this set. Like I said, I got 2 recommendations, one from Aubrey and one from Creative Snail, who said just go get the set, because if you, as you can see, you get the lighted brick, which is only available in 2 sets, and you get all of these amazing pieces. in this, and you know, I don't know how long it's going to be out. So I normally don't buy Duplo, but I just thought this was really amazing. And apparently they said to also put that crystal. It's weird because they had this slide, but I didn't see where they wanted the slide to go. Okay, well, they also talk about putting this snowflake on the very top of the castle, right in the middle, like that. So it's really tall now. So let me angle this for the camera. I'm still going to have to go with a wider shot. Let's see, come on, camera. Oh, why is this not? Okay, maybe that's as wide as it'll go. Okay, so you can see that you have this. Okay, that's weird. My phone is now talking to me. Okay, weird. let me put a mute on this. Okay, there we go. All right, so there you have it. That is the Duplo set, which is the Frozen 10899, the Frozen Ice Castle. It comes with 3 minifigures too, which, like I said, the tallest $50 brick set I know of. Probably. Probably. It comes with a slide as well, which it isn't clear if you're supposed to put the slide here or if the slide is, because I didn't see where the slide attaches. I think the slide is just separate. Yeah, based on the photo, that you also get a slide element which is separate from the ice castle. And you have this little tea set, so I'm going to turn this around. So you can see that on the other side, you have this little tea set here, and that might be why they were moving the chairs to face the other way. That you can also face the chairs that way. So if you're playing, it comes with a little teapot. So the teapot is here, and you have the little tray on the instruction photo. Yeah, separate. And then this is also cool, is they have this one little drawer too that's in here. So you have another little hiding space that you can put something in there and hide something in your Lego build. But cute, cute, cute little set. Like I said, I normally don't do a lot of Duplo, but I think that this may make me maybe one of the first of several sets that I may purchase at a Duplo, because it seems like they're starting to do more things with Duplo that are a little more innovative. The other one that I had my eye on that I didn't quite buy yet was the Batmobile. They have a Duplo Batmobile, and it wasn't too expensive either. I think it was like $25 or $30. But you know, this is what, $49.99 or $59.99, but this brick alone, this lighted brick, is going to cost you $20 if you bought it separately. So you might as well buy the whole set, and then that way you'll also have some of these pieces. And I think, Debo, you were saying you like this medium lavender that's back here. So you have these 2 chairs and the little teapot that's all in that little medium lavender color. I think I love this little disc. You know, I could see myself putting like little studs or something when I'm sorting in this little disc. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun. I'm keeping my little minifigures in their bags so that they're pristine, and if ever I do want to resell them, I can later. And like I said, you also get this slide piece, and I think the slide alone could be useful for some other builds. So anyway, like I said, today was going to be a short stream because I have to get ready for a 10 o'clock meeting. I know, how crazy is that? I have a 10 p.m. meeting because I belong to an international nonprofit, and we have to meet sometimes with our mentors and our proteges. And I have a meeting with my mentor, so I have to go off to do that. But anyway, here's once again this Duplo set, Frozen 10899. Biggest part of this set is this lighted brick, which comes with it, and it only appears in 2 sets, as Debo had mentioned. That set 10933 also has this brick, but that's $130,000. Sumptuous. Okay. You like the slopes? Yes, I know the slopes too, and they're azure. So if you are looking at doing any kind of building on a larger scale, sometimes the Duplo bricks also help you to get that scale without having to spend too much money. So you are probably not going to see this built in its entirety again after this stream, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to part this out. But I will say, if you have young children at home and you want to get them into Lego and you want some really interesting pieces, I do like this doorway too. That's a pre-printed piece. All of the things here are pre-printed. That's another thing about Duplo, that you don't have to worry about stickers. So this might be the first of several Duplo streams that I might be doing, because I think that if there are good deals like this, like I said, the lighted brick alone is going to cost $20, probably because of all the programming that's in it. But I think I could use this lighted brick for other mocks. And I love this little balcony, this here. I mean, this is a molded piece as well. That could be used for other mocks in the future, whether you're doing Duplo or if you're doing system. So yeah, I would say check it out. it's something that, if you haven't done Duplo before, then it might be a good place to start, even just for the lighted brick. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of Duplo. I have like a, one of those basic sets. What I did is I used my 2x6 for my Duplo, and I put it on my pirate ship. In fact, let me go grab this really quick. I have a pirate ship that I made as a Duplo slash system combo, because I was mentioning that you can combine them together. And I'm going to grab this really quick because it's right up here. So I'll be right back. Trying not to disturb anything else. Okay. All right. So what I have here, some of you may remember this if you've been on Tricky Bricks. This is a pirate ship that I made mostly out of system brick. But then in order to attach these Duplo figures, these are what's called Little Forest Friends. They're from, I think, the 80s or the 70s. But you notice that on the bottom here, I could see this mast is getting ready to fall. There we go. So you can see that I put a Duplo 1x4 or 2x4. So you can see that the Duplo brick here, and on the bottom, it's similar to a system brick, but you can fit it right in here and it attaches. And then you attach your Duplo figures on, so then they can be a part of the story. So that is why you do want to consider having Duplo in your collection. You can see I have some Duplo back here as well. Once again, a 2x4. And then I have some of these curved pieces, similar to those slopes that we saw in the other one. These are some curved pieces. Let me see if I can angle that a little bit. You can kind of see it. So this is 2 curved pieces, similar to these slopes, but they're more of a curved one. And so yeah, so you can kind of do a hybrid of Duplo and system bricks when you're building your mocks. I've done that for a pirate ship. I also did it for an elves dragon. So I modified the elves dragon so then I could put Duplo on top of it, and then I could put a Duplo figure to ride this elves dragon. So like I said, don't discount Duplo. Duplo is dope, yo. It can be used for other things. Okay, so with that, Good, I have 8 minutes left before I have to head to this meeting, so I'm going to go back to full screen so I can say goodbye to everybody. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun going down Duplo Lane. As I mentioned, the Frozen 10899 is a really cool set, especially for the lighted brick. And you have all of those other custom pieces that are pre-printed. You don't have to worry about stickers and can be used in other mocks. As I showed you, you can connect Duplo with system, and it's a great way to kind of expand your building. So thank you again for stopping by. Thank you, Debo. Thank you, Brickman Mosaics Art. I hope I see you again soon. I'll be back on Saturday. So what I'm doing is Thursdays and Saturdays, I'm working my YouTube channel. If you liked the stream, please hit the like button. Really appreciate that. And I am at, I think, 71 subscribers. So I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers so I can use the Brickanista vanity URL. So if you know of other people who might find this interesting, I will change the title card so it has the photo of the ice castle. But I was kind of in a hurry and I was so excited that I got the It's Dope Yo Instagram handle. Oh, Al, yeah, you're late. It's okay. I will be back on Saturday at the same time, but I just did the Duplo ice castle, the frozen ice castle, mostly for the lighted brick. Here, I'll grab the lighted brick just so you can see it. So if you weren't aware of this, this lighted brick is only in 2 sets, and one of them is this set. And this lighted brick alone, it doesn't have this, just to be clear. The 2x2 lighted brick alone, if you got it on Bricks and Pieces, is $20. The whole set is, I think, $49.99 or $59.99, so you get all of those pieces with the set. So a friend of mine, Aubrey, recommended that I get this. I love it. I've already used this lighted brick in one of my mocks, so I would suggest go ahead and grab it because it's only in 2 sets, and it was well worth the investment. Okay, my friends. So I have to head off to a meeting, but thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you found that little Duplo quick build a lot of fun. And like I said, $20 just for that lighted brick. You might as well go buy the set while it's still available because it may not be. Oh, and before I leave, one more reminder. The March 8th at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, there is the deadline for the 150 to 250 out of this world build for Lego. I'm going to put this into the chat real quick because you can submit this. So I made a tiny URL so it'd be easy to remember. Lego-ideas-space. So go to that link and then it'll show you the Lego Ideas page where they're asking people to submit 150 to 250 brick built space object. And this, if you are chosen, you'll get 10 copies of your gift with purchase as well as all these amazing prizes. So I know that we have a lot of great builders in the daily brick limit. I would say go ahead and try for that. Good luck with the meeting. Okay, thank you, Debo. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be late for that. But anyway, thanks again. It's great that all of you guys still follow me and hang out with me. I'll be back on Saturday. I might stream twice on Saturday. I'll have to see how my schedule is, but I definitely will stream at 9, which is my usual time. So I will see you again soon. Thank you. Happy building and keep on building and stay inspired. Bye, guys.